Hello and welcome. My name is Sharon and this is Trio.of.Witches Tarot. This video is a VR to Maureen at Waves of Your Soul. I'll share a link to her channel, and the tag is Good Mood Decks. So I have restrained myself and limited myself to 10. I am even surprising myself here. So let's get started and look at the first one. So my first one is the only oracle in this VR, and it's the Secrets of Wandwood. It was a Kickstarter earlier in the year, and this deck, I don't have a whole lot of adorable decks, but this one is adorable. I haven't really used it yet because it definitely has a fall Halloween-y feel to it. So those are the backs, and they are just stinking adorable. It comes with this adorable little guidebook, which is more like a story, you know, like a fairy tale kind of a thing. If we flip it over, and I'm gonna actually kind of do this. I'm going to look at a few of the cards, and then I'm going to do it as a pairing with a couple of the other decks I have. So it's kind of this whole story about Matlock Hair, which is a whole little world that is created by the creators of this deck. I'll share a link to their Etsy or website if they've bailed on Etsy. But you can see where it's just adorable and very Halloween-y. And it just makes me feel good to look at it. So, really is so stinking cute. So I'm going to share this side by side with another one of my Good Mood decks. Maybe you can guess. The Boo Tarot. And I think this is an amazing pairing of two incredibly feel-good decks. So we've got the backs on the Boo are so cute. And look at those together. It's just too cute. Too feel-good. I think this is going to be so much fun for Halloween. You know, I have some just so cute. Makes me feel. I have some other Halloween decks which aren't as adorable, you know, because I don't have a whole lot of adorable, but oh my gosh. And how you can look at these cards and not feel good. Just so stinking cute. Yeah, the Boo is just, I mean, it's the perfect name for it because it's like, I just love this deck. Okay, so there's plenty of full walkthroughs of the Boo Tarot for you to see it. So let's pair this with another feel-good deck, or Good Mood deck, which is, yes, Smoke, Ash, and Embers. Also, I haven't really used this one yet. Just because it feels Halloween-y to me as well. Let's kind of even out the height here. And these pair really nicely as well. So cute. And I was thinking I love Halloween. Go all out. You know, the kids from everywhere come to see our haunted house. And I was thinking this year I might sit out front and in my witch costume and offer readings, of course, you know, at the parents' consent if they're just little kids, and, you know, like use a deck like this, which is just So cute, not scary. Can read out of the guidebook some, you know, cute little story. Yeah. I feel good already. Okay, so those are the first three. If you can believe it. We're just, next deck is the Mermaid Cat Tarot, which I have shown before, I think in my cabinet of curiosities. And I will share the link. I think it was a Kickstarter. I traded for it on Facebook, and you can get it now, I think, on Make Playing Cards, or one of those, you know, print on demand. So, cats and mermaids. If you know me, you know I'm all about mermaids, and I love cats. I have had a cat ever since I can remember. As a kid, I've always had cats. And so combining cats and mermaids, it makes me laugh. It makes me happy. They're too cute. This is just an adorable deck. It puts me in a good mood. How can you, like, I'm sorry, how can you look at that and not be in a good mood? They're just cute. So that's the cat mermaid, or the mermaid cat tarot. Doesn't come with any kind of a guidebook, but it's RWS, so you can, you know, read it as such. The next one is Queen Alice Tarot, which I talk about at length. And I mean, just the box alone makes me happy. In my Tarot to the Extreme, I talk about this a lot and why it really means a lot to me. And I will go over that again a little bit here. So, yeah, I totally relate with Alice and the feeling that you are in some crazy ass world where no one makes sense. And just, this is how I picture it in my own head. So this is like perfect. This is the perfect Alice tarot deck. I do not have the Baba one. I haven't had it in hand. I plan on getting it when they reprint it. But yes, this puts me in a very good mood. I feel so seen by this deck. Yeah, love it. The tea party, I love it. So, that's the Dame Darcy Alice Tarot. Don't know how you can see that and not be in a good mood. The next couple I'm going to do are, they're not cute, but they put me in a good mood because they are so beautiful. I am so happy to have them. So this one is the, here, I'm going to get out the, so that's the back. And there is the Naibi di Giovanni Vachetta. I just call it the Vacchetta. It's by Il Mangelo. I got this, I think, on tarotarts.com. Anyway, this deck feels like Christmas to me. If there is a deck that embodies everything I think about, you know, the Yule season, this is it. Think about luxurious fabrics and shiny things and cakes and cookies and warm drinks. That's what this deck is to me. Beautiful colors, fabrics. And a beautiful tree with wonderful ornaments hanging off of it. That's this deck. Okay, so that's that one. And then the next one is the Daniloff. And I was lucky enough to get the opportunity to get a hold of, is it the first printing? So you can't get it this way anymore. This is OOP. You can still get this deck. Where's the other cards? There it is. That's the blank card. But it's in like, it's on like plastic playing card stock, and it's smaller, and I have that too, and I love it. But then I was able to get this, and it makes me happy because, again, it is just so stunningly beautiful, and it's on this amazing, you know, cardboardy cardstock cut out with the corners like that. You know, it's not quite as nice as the cardstock in the Vachetta, but it's really, really nice. And you could probably riffle shuffle it, but I would never. And so this makes me happy because it's so beautiful. Everything about it, you know, one of those decks where it is like a full sensory experience, and also makes me happy that I was able to get it for not an insane amount of money, within the bounds of what I will pay for a tarot deck. And if you want to know what that number is right now, I really, if it reaches $150, I'm like, that's a lot. I really have to think about that. And this was not that much, so. Yeah. So it makes me happy because it's beautiful, and I was able to get something that I never thought I would be able to get. So a unicorn captured. The next one is the Stolen Child Tarot, which is by Monica L. Knighton. It's based on a Yeats poem. And just reading that poem makes me happy. And I love the artwork in this. It's kind of strange and maybe not for everyone. And the more I look at it, the more I'm thinking I really need to trim this because it's big, you know, and it doesn't really need those giant borders. Like if I did it like that, it would be regular tarot size. Wouldn't that be amazing? I'm doing it. I'm totally doing it. Because you can get this deck. This is not like out of print. It's not, and it's not super good. I think it's probably $45-ish US. Anyway, so it's got all these children which have been swept away into the forest, and they are adopted by different forest animals, and they are, or the fae, is very fae, and they are, you know, part that creature, part child still. This one is like, this one is so weird to me. It's my least favorite card in the whole, which is weird because usually the Ace of Cups is my favorite card, and that one is my least favorite card in this deck. But this just makes me happy. I love all of the animals in it because I love animal decks, and I love that, you know, this speaks to adolescence. But it's just so me. And yes, I am going to trim it. Just have to make sure on the backs that, so yeah, see, you could totally do that and have no loss. I will be back in another video to show you how it came out. Okay, so that is the Stolen Child, and it makes me feel good. 2 more, going so fast. So the next one is Terra de Luz by Aitor. I don't know. It's like I can't read that. And I'm sure it says it somewhere else. I'm sure I've looked this up before and just have not remembered the name. I'm assuming someone's Spanish. It's a Fournier deck, so it's you know, it's really small, which kind of makes me feel good. I love this color pink. I love, you know, this whole design on the back makes me happy. And the just the kind of crazy that this is makes me feel good, because this is really strange. A lot of Fournier decks are kind of strange. And look at that. How cute is that? Like, this is actually an adorable deck to me. It has a lot of stuff packed into it. There's, you know, the Hebrew letters, the astrology, it's all there. But it's adorable. And you can just read it on the level of that. You don't have to throw in all this. I don't know astrology. I don't read with astrology only because I don't know it. And you don't, you know, you don't need it. This is just so wacky. Wacky is it? We're crazy, but I like wacky. Look at that. So this makes me feel good. So that was Terra de Luz. And we have one last deck. The Ellis Deck. This is a super, super fae storybook feel deck. It's gilded. It's indie. I think I have the 5th edition. Yeah, it says it on the box. Those are the backs. It's nice playing card stock, smooth. I mean, look at the Hanged Man. How adorable is that? And I just like this. This deck makes me feel good looking at these pictures. You know, it might say mean things to me sometimes. It might be a little harsh sometimes, but it's kind of like, you know, in a fairy tale way where it's just like, okay, yeah, once upon a time a lot of really bad things happened and then everybody lived happily ever after. Love it. Makes me feel good. And mermaids. And mermaids. And mermaids always make me feel good. So, yeah. Okay, so that's the Ellis deck. And that was all 10 of my decks. So, I hope you enjoyed that. I had the Vachetta, the Ellis, the Terra de Luz, the Stolen Child, the Mermaid Cat, Queen Alice by Dame Darcy, and the Smoke, Ash, and Embers, Secrets of Wandwood, and the Boo. Yes! Oh, and the Daniloff. So that was my 10 Good Mood decks VR to Marine at Waves Over Your Soul. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching and have a great day.